welcome. Jennifer from Sundragon Paper and Lace here. Today we are going to be working through my hoard. Thank you so much for joining me. I have all this lace that is just scraps, and I half the time, this is just a small portion of my lace hoard here. I have a closet full of laces, and then I've got a basket full of different laces as well. I like to go to estate sales and find different laces, and not to mention that there are also laces that I buy from Esme from Crafty Me Shop. I will go ahead and make sure that her Facebook group is linked onto the description of my channel, and therefore you can go ahead and shop in her shop. It's really fun. She likes to do most of her laces she sells on Fridays and Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, and she'll have vintage laces and she'll have some new laces, but I get a lot of laces from her. But most of my vintage laces I do find in estate sales. So let's get started. I thought that maybe I would make some ephemera, like a collage with laces, and that way I have something to decorate or add to my journals. And this is a book page from an ephemera kit that I received, that I got from Rachel at Roxy Creations. And she has an Etsy shop too that she does sell quite a few of kits, ephemera kits with Italian vintage books, book pages. She has beautiful digitals. I love using her digitals. And yeah, so anyway, let me go ahead. What I want to do is maybe collage just a little of lace here and there, maybe leave gaps in between, and then I'll show you what I like to do with those in a journal. So I'm going to start out with, if I can get this going here. This is some obviously vintage lace. A lot of my laces that I find that are old and tattered like this, I don't wash. I haven't figured out how to wash vintage lace without getting them destroyed. So if anybody knows of a trick, please comment below. I would love to know. However, I do love how the stained up look is on this. I don't know if you can see. There's some stains and everything on there, but it's natural staining. Who knows what it was used for? I think it was a table runner, and I don't know if maybe it was used on a dinner table, maybe. It's hard to say. That kind of looks nice there. I like having that split up look. there is a Japanese technique, and I don't know what it's called. Some of you artists might know this technique, where they take an item, it could be a vase or a mirror or a painting, and it is broken or torn or whatever the item is, and they kind of half piece it together, and so you can see the spaces in between, and it looks beautiful. So the concept is that though you have something broken, there's still beauty within, and that's what the concept is. So there's this. I'm not sure if I like the color, or should I have it? I don't want it to be too blendy, I suppose. Yeah, let me look here. Oh, look, this is pretty. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let me just glue just a little bit of this. I'm going to be probably off camera right now, but I'm just taking my Fabri-Tac glue and putting it on the, not the lacy gaps in between, but the most filled part of the lace. How's everyone doing? Did I ask that already? I hope everyone's doing okay. It's been a while since I've been on. Have this, allergies are killing me lately. Our weather has just been crazy. It's either hot or cold, or today is beautiful. It's just perfect. It does this flip-flop thing where it's nice weather during the week and then awful weather during the weekend. And then I have my mother-in-law, who is she's doing fine. She just has a string of things that keep happening, and so, you know, and then there's work, and it's just life. Life happens, and unfortunately I haven't been able to get motivated and work in my craft room. I mean, I'll go in here and I will play around with stuff, but not enough to actually make anything. Like right now, I'm just playing around, and what I plan to do is put this in a journal. When this dries, I'll put it in a journal, and it'll already be collaged with lace. So I'll probably back it, but it depends. But that is the concept of me doing this like this. And I'm not gonna, I like leaving the gaps, because when you do put it in a journal like this, you can decorate or do whatever you know, whatever comes comes to your mind. Okay, that's one page. Let's give another page. Let's see. I want something a little bit more sturdy. Here's another book page from Roxy Creations. Let's see, what do we have? This is good. I like showing the number though. This would be good. I think that's backwards though, so I'd have to go this way. Okay, glue. So what I wasn't showing you earlier and how I applied the glue on the other, I just kind of dotted it with the, not in between, but where there's more lace, where the lace is full, I guess. I don't know how else to, where there's more fabric to the lace than there is gaps. And that way it sticks better. Okay, I'm gonna add more glue over here. So that, I'm going to cut this here, and let's see what else. There was this piece from earlier, maybe like that. Oh, there's always this. I love this. I think I got this from Esme, and it's French. This is so pretty. This is special. I want to save that for something else. Here's another bit of this table runner, which is too straight for me for this right now. I want something that has more of a body shape. Oh, I don't want to dig into some of my full lace. I want to use my scraps up, and that's the whole purpose of me doing this, is to use scraps and not cut up more lace. Because you cut up more lace, you get more scraps. Don't want more scraps right now. I gotta use up my scraps. I guess I can do that. I just, you know, this is just not working for me right now. I love using this. This is actually from a scarf, one of those crocheted little, back when we used this type of a thread, and I found that it works well with making my snippet rolls, which, by the way, oh my goodness, why don't I use a snippet roll? got all kinds. Okay. A snippet roll. It's a good way to use up my snippet rolls, right? And then I can make more, use up my scraps to make more snippet rolls. How's that? This is okay. Let's cut this right here. And I want to just shabby it up here on the edge. Just went crazy with sewing on this one. Just went all over the place. Didn't know, it's just all random. Whoops. And let's see. I want it like this, like this. Yeah, maybe like that. So I think what I'm gonna do with this page is I'm gonna glue thinner pieces of lace like this, and another piece there, and then put that on top. And then that'll be, because this is, you can still see the, I love the patina of the page and the font, and I don't want to entirely, you know, cover it up entirely. So I think that'll be pretty. Okay. Let's do this. Is this the right way? I don't think at this point it's gonna matter. We're just playing, trying to work through my hoard. I don't know, does anybody else have a hoard? I've got just out of hand. I've been only junk journaling for, I want to say maybe a couple years. And I have accumulated so much stuff in just 2 years. I don't know how that happened. How easily that can happen in just 2 years. Okay. There's that. One more thin piece. Something really lace, you know, open weave, I guess you can call it. An open weave, but different, right? I want something different. That's pretty. I think I'll do that. And the less I think about it and just do it, the better it is. I think what I'm going to do with this one is just put the glue here. And then add this there. All right. Maybe I'll do that like that. Excuse my sniffles. I apologize. I'm got allergies. It's keeping me awake at night too. It's hard. Okay. Oh, I'm liking that. Should I put something here or should I leave that open? I think I'm going to leave that open for now. Okay. Then we'll just glue this all up. I want to leave the lace that's protruding, that's sticking out like that. I'm just going to leave that loose and just glue the base. Okay, there we go. think I will go ahead and glue this down. Just so that it stays put for now. Okay. Oops, it won't stay. Keep trying. Here, I'll do it this way and like that. Might help if I unstick my fingers, my gluey fingers. That way I'm not pulling it up as I'm pressing. There, that's better. Okay. Yeah. There's that. And then so when I make it in, put it into a journal, it's going to be like this. All pre-made page already decorated. And I'm just going to add whatever I need. Whatever the journal turns out to be. So, yeah, I think pre-made pages like this works out really well. What else? One more. We'll do one more. And I think I'm going to add, so there's this snippet roll. What happened to the pin? Oh, here. Okay. And then I have this snippet roll. This one is a combination of paper. Whoops. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this one's a combination of paper. And that's kind of cool. So I've got this snippet roll combined with old lace and paper. Yeah, I think what I'll do is find another page, approximately the same book page, approximately same page or size, or let me see if I find. Here, I'll use one of my glue pages. Yeah, okay. Here's a glue page. And let me do some see-through lace or lace with gaps in it because I want the words to show. This is pretty too. Ooh. Okay, that with that. And then a piece of this. Yes. Yes. Okay, let me cut this. Maybe I cut that too much or not enough because let's see. I want it. Achoo! Achoo! Oh, excuse me. Like I said, my allergies are just really, really bothering me, and I apologize. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay, let me cut this here. I'm going to start out with, let me put that away. And let's put this away. Okay. One of those crafters that I need my space cleared. Once in a great while when I'm collaging, I'll just continue working, but right now, especially with my allergies bothering me, I tend to be a little annoyed with things, so I need kind of order around my desk, if that makes sense for those that probably doesn't make sense for those who are those artists that like to have that creative outlet and like to have their space full of their things. But I'm the type of person that I can't think with clutter, so I put things away. I work a little bit better that way. Let's see here. Okay, so that should be okay there, and I'm gonna do it this side because this is the right side up. I liked it better on the other side, though. I don't think it really matters. Okay, then this will go over here. Maybe this way. It's this way. Okay. I'm just going to just lightly just skip around, just catch certain pieces, and then put that on there like this. My hands are sticky, and when they're sticky they keep pulling the lace back up, so there. There. Okay. Now for the snippet roll. And did I want it like this? Did I want it like this? Maybe I didn't want the whole, maybe I just want half. I like the look of this though. So, let's have it sticking out a little bit. Shabby it. I know I'm tearing the paper, that's okay. And we want it like that, or maybe like that. That way there's like a little, yeah, okay. And then if I choose to cut the edge off because it's kind of sticking out over the page, if I choose to cut that later, you know, then that's fine too. All right. There we go. So that's how it's going to look as a page, which is heavily, I think a little too heavily covered, but I can work with it. Definitely work with it. Add something here. The trick to junk journaling is to try your best not to bulk things up, because otherwise you get a very thick gator mouth type of a journal, which is fine. A lot of people do like that gator mouth feel to it or look to it, and then you just kind of find a closure and clasp the gator mouth. I've got tons of, I have a few journals that are that way. However, what I have noticed is that you do have to be careful of your binding, that the gator mouth, when you put it together, it doesn't pull the binding. Let me show you an example. So this is my personal journal, and what it is just a keepsake of my favorite papers, and it's a 3-ring, which is kind of nice because then I can just open it and work out. But as it gets full and it becomes a gator mouth, you don't want it to be too much of a gator mouth, because if you squeeze it, then the binding, it can pull the binding apart, especially if it's just sewn, with like a 3 pamphlet stitch or something like that. So you just have to be careful of that. But anyway, this is, as you can see, I just started working in this journal. I picked this up at a estate sale, and then I covered it with one of those old dish towels, a dish rag, and then just glued that. And I really like that it's handy in front of me, and if I find any paper that I really wanted to keep that's fun and unique, I'm gonna just collage it on here and add to it, just write and do some little quotes or writing or whatever. So there you go. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I look forward to seeing you. Till the next time. Bye-bye.